I talk with many people and I hear this question often. How long does it take to start seeing results? The truth is, the same people that are asking me about results right away generally are not going to see them. Maybe this sounds a little bit harsh, but let's talk about this a bit. If you only have the end results in mind, you're probably going to miss the key to lasting success. And those keys are education and knowledge. My most successful clients have been the ones that have started out from the beginning with a desire to learn. Here's a great example. I met this guy and he ended up turning into a very successful client of mine, and he saw some pretty great results. He's a business owner, a part-time educator at a local university, so you can imagine he's also a very busy guy. He shared with me his background. This gentleman has struggled with his weight his entire life. He's tried almost every diet you can think of, and with some of them, he's actually done well. And before coming to me, he had lost over 90 pounds and kept it off for a year. But over the course of the following year, he gained almost every single pound back. He was frustrated as hell because he didn't know why. He's seen success before, but he just could never get it to stick long term. He felt embarrassed, defeated, and it really started to negatively impact his life. He didn't have the drive or the energy to continue to thrive at work, and honestly, he was just in a really rough spot. When we first met, he shared this story with me, so I had to ask him, what's going to be different this time around? The answer he gave me indicated that he was really ready to succeed. He said, I don't know what I need to do differently with my nutrition, but I do know that I need to learn how it affects me. He was sick of relying on somebody else's knowledge to dictate the results, and more importantly, dictate his entire life. He wanted now to be educated so that he could have the knowledge to maintain results forever. Of course, he eventually shared that he did want to lose the weight that he had gained back, but the weight loss took a back seat to being able to learn how he can do this for the rest of his life on his own. At the end of our first month, he didn't care at all what he weighed. He shared that he learned how to deal with the cravings that he's had his entire life at night and why he was getting those cravings. In the past, he tried to use willpower to fight off those cravings instead of actually getting to the root issue. This was a huge win for him. At the end of the second month, he got onto the scale and he was down about 10 pounds in the course of 2 months. He was happy about this, but the conversation quickly turned into him asking how he can handle days that he doesn't have time to eat lunch. He went right back into wanting to learn. It was about on our 100-day mark during one of our weekly check-ins. I asked him, how are you feeling? His answer was, I feel amazing and I've never felt more control of my nutrition, and not that it matters, but I'm down about 30 pounds since starting to work with you. Imagine this. He lost 30 pounds in 3 months, and he was way more excited about the knowledge that he gained along the way. From that day on, I knew that he was setting himself up for a different outcome than he had ever had before with his previous diets. Fast forward to today, he's continuing to lose weight in a way that leaves him feeling more energized for life. Now, not everyone that I worked with has had the same growth and learning mindset. This generally comes up pretty quickly in my conversations with them. If results are the only focus, that's a red flag for me. I could help someone lose weight, but if they don't invest the time into learning how to lose the weight and keep it off, it's totally unrealistic to think that it will work long term just out of pure luck. A growth mindset and a desire to learn are a must. Quick results for people who want quick fixes. Maybe that sounds good today, but I promise you're going to be stuck in the same position in years to come. Now, being results focused isn't necessarily a bad thing because it does show that you're driven, but if you're only looking to have someone tell you how to get into shape, you are going to struggle to see results forever because you never invested the time to learn how to actually do it. What I want to know is, what is something in your life that you learned that's changed your life for the better?